fall, and I think that even when you're watching any kind of like October vibe movie, that's the best. But also the weather is turning quite Octobery, and I like that.
Well, it's about time, man,
I
because
know.
I like the October, the fall months, and I've been sitting here, dude. It's been like freaking like 89 degrees, like on a
Yeah,
regular,
fucking leave us alone.
you
When do
know.
we get to stop sweating? And it's like just oppressive, like kind of gross heat where it's just like, can I just have like a nice crisp 75?
Well, yeah. So let me see. So it finally feels like regular fall here. So I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling uh Decemberish. So I mean not Decemberish. I'm feeling fall. So
Mm.
anyway, we're here, and last week what did we do, man? My brain is like just turned to soup. I'm trying to keep
We
track
didn't
of.
like it. Neither one of us liked it, really. Oh, long legs.
You liked it, but
Yeah, I was like, it's okay. It's
okay.
uneven. Uneven is what I was talking. It was we talked about. We kind of
Yeah.
like agreed a little bit on it.
Yeah, we did Long Legs, and the week before that, we snuck another movie right before Spooky Ooky came about, which I can not remember also. So,
Well, we did The Conjuring, Last
ah,
Rites,
that
and
was
then we also did not long ago, and I'm not sure if it was before the Long Walk, which they categorize. So it's almost like we were taking steps down into scary movie territory.
yeah, and with the exception of The Conjuring, I have not been scared yet.
That's really funny because The Conjuring didn't scare me in the least.
Oh,
And like the thing is that like
it's a scene that scared me. No. Let me say
which
this.
like what?
First of all, any scene with the family alone without Ed and Lorraine
Oh,
was.
we enjoyed the phone.
The phone shit was scary when the girls was running
That
around.
was scary. That was scary.
Ah,
You are
shit!
right.
Don't play with
We
me.
did
That was
enjoyed that. I did enjoy that.
oh god, shit! I was terrified. I know that for a fact. I was like, this sucks. It's scary. So we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing this because your boy is lazy, and so what I've been doing is making sure that we get our shows out, and this has been working. So if you see me fiddling around, if you're watching on YouTube, just because I'm seeing things that's making me, nervous for the final thing. So
Mm.
so all fit. So even Tiff, all this fidgeting is me like, oh shit, that don't look right. that, but I think we might be good this week. So this week, boys and girls, Nesferatu. I cannot say Nesper. What? Yeah, I throw my accent in. I'm like Nesferatu.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, yeah.
2024 remake of a remake and remakes and a
Yeah,
remake.
that's it.
Yeah,
It's just Dracula and
Dracula,
Nosferatu.
but not Blackula. we got we got Dracula, we got Dracula, we got all the shit. It's all in the one movie. And even some of the names and stuff, have changed over the years, and some of the people, because you know, um, Nicholas Holt's character was like what I think his name was Steven, and other
Oh yeah, and the woman's name is Ellen.
and
And I,
Mina,
and I and I'm like, what
Mina,
what is well
well,
because
what
that's
Ellen?
Dracula.
Yeah. I'm like,
You
you're right,
don't
right. I was
always say the
confused.
same.
I was confused for a
But
little bit.
I will say I kind of agree with you because Nosferatu is like because the whole idea of she didn't make a or Bram Stoker didn't make up vampires, right? It's just
Yes,
the modern vampire novel and whatever or modern vampire, whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of
yes.
what we associate. And then there's like Nosferatu and these other things. But I will say you're right about the names because this is like Brad,
Yeah, I'm looking for
George.
Van Helsing. Where does Van?
Right, right. Like so like even like Pierre. Like so give me a little salt.
Yeah,
Why is this like,
yeah, yeah,
Bob?
yeah. So this is a spoiler-based podcast. I just think I'm just gonna start saying that from the beginning. So yeah, and
Yeah,
run.
you gotta watch out for me because I will just
Well, please.
oh, shit.
That's it. That- so anyway, man. So if this is your first time listening to us, man, we do different things. We try to get through these movies and stuff and give you our take on them, so you don't have to be bothered, or if you want to be bothered, or if you just want to hear us talk and clown. Um, what else are we doing? We haven't played games in so long. I miss it so bad. So we're just gonna have to take some time to bring some games in because we really like playing games. And sometimes when I was breaking up the show into like games and movie, the games
Mm.
got the highest ratings of
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that stuff.
They
So I was
watch
like,
that section the most on YouTube.
yes, indeed, indeed. Anyway, man, a shout out to no one. Shout out to us.
Shout
Uh,
out to us for seeing this movie.
yes. So Tiff, I swear to God, we did this movie last year. Maybe it was
Well, I
one of
wondered if you were thinking about the Demeter.
no, we did that last year. Yeah, we did
Yes,
do
but
that.
we didn't release any of the shows.
Yeah, and also I swore I think we had planned on doing Nosferatu, and then something happened,
Mm.
and because I'm like I seen this movie, God damn it, I remember the Demeter. That's another damn Dracula movie. You know what I'm saying? It was just like what's
But
going
we
on?
like that one.
Yeah, we did because I think the only thing I didn't like was that I thought the Dracula was so damn dumb because he just went all hell butt ass fool on this boat, and it was like, dude, you're just blowing your cover, right?
Yeah, just stay down there.
Yeah, just be a little sneaky, pull your little girl in the coffin with you and suck on her, on a little neck as,
Right.
as the journey go. No, but he just destroyed the whole goddamn ship. It was just like,
He was yeah, he didn't wanna make it, you guys. He wanted to be
yeah.
caught.
I was like, what is it? You're supposed to be wise, but I guess evil is not. It just came through.
Right.
Anyway, so let me pull up what I got here on this movie. So it is a year old, but it's creepy time. So have you been watching any creepy spooky booky movies this week, Tiff? Did you get into any?
This is the only one I watched this week, crazily enough, because I've been out of the house a lot this week.
Damn, you have broken your tradition.
I know. It's, work. I have a work project that just finished that took me out of the house a lot after
Mhm,
hours, and
mhm,
now it's
mhm.
done.
So I try to keep up with your tradition, and so
What about, yeah, so tell me, have
the
you?
pressure's not on me. The pressure's on you
Pressure's
because
on me.
it's your damn tradition. What I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I did a lot last year. This year, I think I only got to 2 movies. I think I ended up watching, Halloween, I think 2018, you know,
Mhm.
because it got that whole series got such a bad, and, again, I think I said on the podcast, that first one, mwah, I was like, "This is good." I mean, it's a a tinge of supernatural and a tinge of serial killer because I'm not really the serial killer, but I love Halloween. Um, and so watched that, enjoyed it for free. I think somewhere not for free because we pay for all this bullshit, which is going bye bye with me. Uh, and then I watched Halloween Kills. I said I want to check out the second one because I remember I liked the second one, but hated the third one. And so I watched the second one, and that got real bad hate. But I enjoyed it. I was like, it was really just one big movie. Those I think those three. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch the last one, Halloween Ends, because I hated it, man. It just got so dumb.
That one isn't very good. We
Oh,
did watch that one together, and I remember thinking, "God, come on."
it was terrible, but I'm gonna
I
watch it.
liked, but I did like the bus. I don't think I liked the bus. When he's on the bus and he's killing everyone on the bus.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it was poor because I remember the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I am not a fan of, but they had a fairly new movie around that same time, and I think that bus scene was first because they remember that he got on a tour bus and everybody was like videoing,
Oh.
and I was like, that was so much better, well done, I mean, and then they were in that small town. That I don't like those movie series, but that last one, I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to watch that because I thought it was great. I was like, this was really good. I like how they just like modernized it and did what they did with it. So yeah, those are the only two I got to, but I've been like, I'm like, oh, I want to see this movie. I was like people were telling me to watch Hereditary, and I turned it on, and I was like, I saw this, and it effing sucked. I hated it. I
I
effing
love
hated it.
Hereditary. I mean, I think there's all these different
Really,
kinds
I
of,
hated it.
yeah.
Whole weird ass little girl thing and the grandmama witch, and I was like, this movie sucks ass. I hated it. So I'm glad I didn't watch it. Again, I tell
Mm.
you a good recommendation we did on the show, The Heretic.
Oh,
We did.
I liked that.
It was good, man, with the Mormons and our boy from Great Britain. I love him,
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Yeah, yeah. He was no supernatural or nothing, but it was creepy as hell. It was like, is this a scam or not, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah, it was good. So you did nothing. So nothing to share on your part.
I'm sorry, I will be better next week.
Did you do anything last week at the beginning, the first day? Anything? Nothing?
I survived. That's
Bam,
what I did.
bam. Well, considering we're all here together, then I don't think that makes you special. We all crossed the finish line. We're here today. So, so I don't know what I'm gonna watch today. I'm going to watch something today. Tell you something else I did, and then we can get going. I had another video game hankering. I was been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and then all of a sudden I fired up Red Dead Redemption from the beginning again. Just started that again because that game still looks awesome, and it was an awesome game. And I'm back to like playing the old games. Xbox is going up like $30. Up to $30. So I'm getting rid of Game Pass. The hell with that. I'm getting rid of all these services. You efforts went too far. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm already paying 120. When I'm gonna be paying 220 when it's all over with, because that's
Right.
what's gonna end up happening. I'm not doing that. It's for entertainment that I barely watch. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. So anyway, maybe they make me go to the movies more. Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. Maybe.
Any games for you? No.
Oh, I'm playing a game, but it's not October based.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Final Fantasy X. I'm trying to beat that motherfucker.
Oh, okay. That's
Like
good.
get out of my life, Final Fantasy X. I just want to finish.
Well, Red Dead Redemption ain't Halloween based,
Yeah, but
so
I kind of there's the one where you can shoot the zombies. Is that in the game or is that an entirely different game?
I think it's in the game. I think something
Yeah,
happened.
it's like a special
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's something. It
game
was a
within a
special
game.
mission. It's a
Yeah,
side
yes,
mission.
yes, yes.
But
Um,
that's not why I'm playing it. I just
yeah,
thought it was
I
just
just
fantastic game.
so Final Fantasy is 10 is like it's beloved. People really like it, and I was like, I'll play it. I want to see what that's like. It's good. It's fun, but I've gotten to the end now, and I started grinding. I started like leveling up my characters a
Ye-
bunch,
Yes.
and I did that so hardcore that
Oh,
now I can't like I've done this for 20 hours. Not so I'm actually 85 hours into the game,
hey, rock on, man. At least you're
right?
getting there. I don't give a damn what you get doing. You're gaming. That's the only thing that matters, right? Yeah, shit, rock
So
on.
like but now I'm like too tired from having done all that 20 hours of build up for what because I got like obsessed that like I'm like, "Oh, I gotta beat this boss now."
Yeah. You
Oh,
know, honestly speaking, most of the time I play my games on the weekend during the day because if I like I get too tired to play at night. I don't want to do shit no more, but just like sit in front of the TV at night. I
yeah.
don't want to. When I do that, I go to bed and I can't sleep all night. You know what I'm saying? I'm like too damn intense. Oh boy. So Tiff, we are doing Nosferatu,
There it
and
is.
yeah, yeah. Great poster. It looks good. Real creepy. Um, I know when this movie came out, it was after the Demeter, right? Because that was like a summer movie or something like that. And I was like, damn, they going hard with this damn Nesferatu. It because it came after the Demeter, it took a lot out of it for me.
I agree, the steam was kinda gone. It's
Does
got like a
seem
similar like also like a look because it's that black and white-ish. Well, the
yes.
Demeter is black. That one was black and white, yeah?
No, I don't
Was
think
it
so.
so just dark enough that
Just
is it
drabby. Yeah, drabby.
yeah,
Everything,
drabby. Dra
everything,
super drab,
everything gray. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah.
which I think worked a lot better, honestly, and not to get we haven't done one word or anything like that, but, like, worked better for the Demeter because 'cause they're on a ship. Like, what can you do?
Well, you need to light some shit up. Light it up.
That
Give me some
so we
color.
can see well,
I mean, yeah, light it up. When it gets too drab, it's just ridiculous. Light up. And even the drabby colors you can make slick. Like the blues always come out real nice in the drab thing. You know what I'm saying? Those deep, deep blues and stuff like that.
mhm. There was a lot of times in this movie that we're about to in Nosferatu, where I was like, "I can't even fucking see shit."
Oh yeah,
Like and I
yeah,
get that that's what we're
Mhm.
going for,
Yeah. F that though. I turned
but
my TV
yeah,
to vivid. The colors I turned it on the vivids, and which is like it drenches it in colors, and so I could see, yeah, because like in the room and stuff, it was just like what the hell is happening.
what's the fucking point of you showing me this if I can't even understand? Well, like, so not to go off topic, but I have watched this show on Apple TV called Silo,
Mhm.
and it's about people who live like in a silo that goes down. It's like a science fiction show,
Yeah, uh-huh.
and it's so dark. The show itself is so there's nothing you can do to your TV to make it light up.
Yeah, they don't want to watch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, people were, like, complaining about it online, and people were like, "It's just your TV. You gotta do" and, like, no. If 90% of people watching this television show cannot see it, it is not the TV.
Yeah, you're going too artsy, you assholes. Stop
Right.
it. You're
You know,
not that clever.
there's
You're not
ways to
clever.
imply darkness, and it's
Yes.
okay that sometimes you don't use those because you wanna use real darkness, but if, like, a majority of your television show is so dark that I can't even see plot progression, you
Yep.
gotta reconsider.
Yep. Just like, Christopher Nolan, you can't never understand what nobody's saying and stuff, you know? Like, Bane and Batman, he was like, "Oh, you like,
Yeah, you gotta
"Oh,
reconsider, do you want me to
what
understand the
man,
story?
what the hell?" So, because 'cause I'm not one of them people that uses, subtitles. My daughters
Mhm.
put subtitles on everything, and I hate that shit because it takes me out of the
I agree. I do like if I need subtitles because it's foreign language, fine.
yes.
But like, and I don't, and I sometimes need it too because I like for instance, and not to I'm talking about Nosferatu, but like their sound mixing was, in my opinion, maybe it wasn't mixed for the home TV, but I was like, the talking is like,
Yeah, sometimes
and the music is like, "Bwah."
it's not made for home TV, and it does that shit, and oh my god, you remember when, surround sound, first came around?
Mhm.
I was a surround sound king. Every time I was buying new shit, I was upgrading, my speakers was getting smaller and,
Hell
uh,
yeah.
but when you watch the movie, you had to sit there with your remote and go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, because it would scare the shit out you with the
Yeah.
like you said, just like you said. And then, like, when you're talking, you're like, "What the hell is happening?" Then all of a sudden, like you said, "Nyah," you're like, "What the
There's
hell
and
is happening?"
there's no point to the soft talking because the space is also actually really quiet. It's just like
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
"Get that up."
So, man, I guess let's get into it with this Nesferatu, man. So, started perusing and looking at this thing, and I wanted to see what the Rotten Tomato score was because it's been a year, so it is what it is at this point. So, Rotten Tomatoes tip 84% with the critics. Not surprised at that because it's artsy, it's
Yeah.
fartsy.
Yeah.
The people. The good people have given this a 73%. So ultra fresh, but I think it probably deserves that sitting. So we can also talk about the box office. Cost about $55 million to make this Tiffobot. And it made 181 worldwide,
Okay.
181 million. So, it took about double that with the domestic. It was like 95,000. So it truly became successful with just the American audience, and with the worldwide audience, they made a bunch of money. So, it's so artsy fartsy. There will not be a part two to this damn thing, which I know they like, damn, because it's based on this story, unless they do something like that's not even related, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not gonna happen. We're gonna do a Frankenstein, and like there's Frankenstein fans and there's Dracula fans, and there's not too many of both. Most Frankenstein movies I have not seen. I'm just like, get that shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? I seen the original, what I'm saying, back in, with Bela Lugosi them days, but other than that, Robert De Niro, all these other ones, I don't want to see that shit. Get out of here. Anyway, so yeah, $181 million stuff.
I think there used to be like, back in obviously we've come a long way with what scares us, but like, back in the day where they're like, "Who is the monster?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
the
yeah.
man?"
Right,
That was
right.
way more terrifying to them, and we're like,
And guess what,
we're
Tiff? We didn't care about that shit, right?
Oh my god.
Don't
Oh
care.
shit.
Then they gave us Van Helsing with Wolverine, and for God's sake, walking around with a hat.
So bad, so good.
Oh shit, that is. I watched it though, and I was sitting there like, I remember the CD was like dying off.
It's so bad.
Just
It's
like,
so bad.
oh shit, but he looks cool with that hat.
That okay,
The scary black
the
coat.
outfit, it's almost like one of those times in movies where you look and you're like, they saw the cool ass outfit and they were like, greenlit, greenlit,
They like,
greenlit.
"Look, he got a scary badass coat and he got a he got a big old
He's got
brim."
Justice
Yes.
Duster.
Yes. That's 100 million by itself, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna sell action figures. We're gonna sell the coat.
I
We're gonna sell the
know.
hat, the Van Helsing hat.
Movie made $5. I don't even know what Van
Jesus
Helsing made.
Christ.
It might have made
It
more.
probably was successful, is what I would
Probably
say. It
was.
was around that time
Yeah.
that those
Yeah.
sort of like campy horror
It was terrible, man.
action movies were.
I remember he had the little bat babies that was coming in, they're like little heads with little bat vampire bats that was coming in. My babies, we must feed. My babies must feed. I'm like, what the fuck is this happening? And then the werewolves, they was all on the same team, and then
Holy shit.
women was walking around. You like, what the fuck is
Oh
going on?
my
Why
god.
what's up with the boobies and the big teeth and the hissing? Oh shit. Anyway, so
Whew.
we're here with Robert Eggers, huh?
Yeah.
Nosferatu 2014. See, that accent keeps coming through with me. Dark fantasy, dark folk horror. A
Mhm.
gothic tale of obsession between the hunted young woman and a terrifying vampire infiltrated. Excuse me, I can't see. Influenced with her casting undark horror in its wake. Tiffobot.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, Robert Eggers, who I don't even know who he is, but he's one of the writers, next to Bram Stoker, of course, but and the director. So he put his everything into this goddamn thing. So he's a director. Uh, so Tiffobot, who's in this movie? Who do we got here?
Who do we have here? We've got Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, little Billy Skarsgård of the Skarsgård clan, who's now running Hollywood.
So when I heard Bill Skarsgård was going to be in this movie, I was like, sexy Bill Skarsgård. And
Pennywise,
then,
he's Pennywise too, right?
yeah, but yeah, I'm not going to
Yeah.
say anything. I don't want to incriminate myself. Nicholas Holt. Nicholas
the,
Holt.
the very popular Nicholas can do any goddamn thing. Nicholas Holt.
Well, can I tell you that in my dreams, instead of it being Bill Skarsgård, it's Nicholas Holt and
Uh,
then Nicolas Cage again,
oh,
where
you?
they had the Renfield, and then they had
Yeah,
like a serious one with this. That would be so
yeah,
good.
yeah, 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 yeah.
He's
Uh,
got like so in this one, Nicholas Holt I feel is playing a very similar character.
yeah, yeah. He
The
was a good.
vibe is similar.
Yeah.
Um,
Nobody
so
liked Renfield except for me. I think
I
what was
liked it. I thought it was great.
okay, yeah. I
What's to
mean,
hate?
people didn't like that movie. I'm like, damn, you bastards. Okay,
Yes. Lily
we have
Rose
to
Depp.
we have to hate you because you don't like Renfield. Uh, yeah. Johnny Depp's daughter, is that
Mhm.
Amber Heard's daughter too? I think so. Because
No, I think this was from an early relationship.
not a mama. Okay, he married the model after the mama. Okay, got you.
But I could be wrong because I don't know things.
Not
Aaron
her
Taylor.
first movie either. So
No, it isn't. She's been in
no.
a few other things.
Yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. He can. Oh yeah. Vanessa Paradis is her mom. I just
Okay.
opened up my Wikipedia. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah. Can't make him not look ugly under any circumstances. I don't know
It's
what.
true.
What
You're like,
yeah.
yeah.
You
That
made him.
lady would be so lucky to have that like handsome man in like 18 you know
Oh
05
yeah.
or whenever this
Yeah, especially
was.
the rich guys because they were the ugliest, right? They like,
Just like inbred and
they're like
like
a motherfucker, right? He's like, hey, my babies.
and so like she's like he's handsome, she's like ethereally beautiful. Sure, they're
Fiction,
excited.
ladies and gentlemen, fiction. Rich guys were even now these days. Look at who rich. Look at Elon Musk with his ugly ass. Even with all that surgery, still ugly
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's the thing. It's like when people say that like you're not ugly, you're just poor because
Yeah.
like you can't pay to have your self rearranged. But
Yeah.
someone people like you were talking about the last time I talked about him, where someone's like he's like what was it, like a four that like paid to be.
Paid millions to be a six.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
And then of course Emma Corrin and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe.
Can do no wrong and
He
can do
can't.
everything.
So now that we're talking about this, Robert Eggers is the guy who made The Lighthouse. Did you
Okay,
ever
yeah, which
see
I never
that?
seen.
And
Yeah.
now I'm like, now that I know, now I've made this connection, I'm like,
The trailer looks exactly
I
the same.
see
It
it.
looks like this guy has only one bag to pull out of. I'm just
And
saying.
he obviously likes to work with Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
Anyway,
so man, that's it, man. Before we go any further, we are gonna hit one word. So, Tiffobot, one word for Nosferatu.
boring.
Boring. Really? Really?
It's so slow. And I know
Well,
that's what it is. I know that's what it is.
well, people have that the one complaint that they have about it is the pacing. And again, I think it almost comes down to generational shit sometime because I think Generation Z, X's, we are a lot. We grew up with slow television, with slow movies, with slow everything. Everything was paced way slower than it is now. So
Mm.
we often disagree because I'm all like, shit, it's fine to me. You know, shit. I'm used to seeing Robert Redford sit there take 20 minutes to walk across the screen. You know what I'm saying? Say a couple nice words. So I was fine with the pacing, but you are not alone. The
Yeah.
the biggest complaint about this is the pacing. The pacing still made it boring for you, which is negative, which means you didn't like it.
But the thing about it is when you watch this movie, it's hard to it's doing what it wants. Like I don't know. I know we've talked about this before, but like it might not just be to my taste or my taste at this moment because like when you're watching, you're like, it's intentionally this way. Like it's not like it's like I'm making a mistake in this
And it's based
pacing.
on a very slow book, too. I mean, everything about this history of this page.
Well, this is actually based on a book called, it says here, Nosferatu: A Symphony of Horror by Heinrich Galeen and
Yeah,
Dracula by Bram
yeah,
Stoker.
yeah. I'm about to say, but it's all Bram
I mean,
Stoker.
I've read Dracula. Like
Yeah,
I liked it, but I
slow.
also what?
It's slow.
Yeah.
It's a
I think that
50
I think like it
50
just
ass
depends.
book. It's like,
No, it's actually, it's pretty short. I think
oh,
like
no.
I think for
Go ahead.
me, like I also am more tolerant of a slow novel sometimes than I am. And it's like I think that this is what maybe we would categorize this movie particularly as like moving art, right? When you go to a museum and you look at a fine piece of art, it's not moving, obviously. Well, some
Yeah,
of it is, but like you're looking at a painting, right?
yeah,
You wouldn't fault it for being slow. It exists.
yeah.
And then in this way, I feel like this is that way. This movie is artistically constructed,
Okay.
slow on purpose.
Yeah,
But for me, I was like, "Oh, boy."
yeah. So the movie, my one word is creepy because it was creepy as hell, man. Yeah,
Ooh.
it was creepy as hell, and it was slow moving. I was fine with it, man. You know, when it comes up, and one of the companies are called Motion Picture, pictures that motion. I said, yeah, this is gonna be what it is. I knew it was gonna be slow, so I was
Yeah, Montego was like, "I'm ready."
yeah, I knew it was gonna be slow. So, you know, the way it moved, even originally, the thing that got on my nerves the most is those goddamn dreams she was having, So when that shit was happening, I was like, oh my
Mm.
God, I don't care. I don't even like you as a character. I never liked me. I never liked me. I just never did. So the hell with her. I always liked Steven. He was a man of action. He was like, the hell with this creepy Dracula shit. I'm putting an end to it and I'm going to get my boys. So I always liked him. But anyway, that kind of thing. So let's get into it. Starts off with one of those creepy ass dreams, Tiffobot.
Mhm.
Like, oh
She's lonely.
yeah. So first of all, Ellen is crazy as shit. All right. Let's just I mean, it starts from when he was a kid, which is creepy to me because Dracula, he like targets her as a child, right? Which is some creepy shit. And I'm just like, wonder, because just jumping ahead a little bit, she has too much blood. Is it that? Why is it this person was targeted as a child? You know what I'm saying? As the thing. So that had a creepy vibe, but a different kind of creepy,
Well,
y'all.
it's crazy that you say that because so last night I was at a friend's house and they were like, "What if we just put on Twilight?" And I was like, as a so we could whatever. And so they laugh at it and they put it on. And there's a lot of like he is also like so I watched it this like very close together. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, Edward's also a creep.
Oh, he's couple hundred years
A
old,
couple
right?
hundred years old, and he's like this woman who's young.
17,
She's
15, something
she's
like
my
that.
she's the only one who she smells the best, is I think what he says.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Oh yeah,
similar.
I forgot they was all like
Yeah, yeah, so it's weird to see, like, how in one, there's, like,
It's
this
smoking
they
like a tree. Bella, god damn that Bella, right?
and he's like
They coming across the country just because they smell it,
they
right?
all do, and
Yeah,
it's all of a sudden.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and so, like, there's, like, some like,
Puberty,
it's
puberty kicked in.
bleh.
Might even get creepier, right?
Disgusting, disgusting. So, like, yeah, she's a young woman, and she has, too much of the good blood.
Yeah, yeah. She has too much blood. So anyway, so it's this thing going on from the beginning, Tiffobot, the manipulation, the torment, the bullshit, So she's getting married. She just got married. She's getting married. She just got married, right? She's not
Got
a
married,
new
so, like,
young
we
bride.
skip forward in
Yes,
time, and she's been married to Thomas.
Thomas. And they got a life, but she crazy. Even like I'm like, Thomas, yeah, you got you a strange one. Anyway, she likes
Well,
cat.
it stops when Thomas is around.
Yeah, because she's no longer tormented.
Yes,
Which
and also because he
which
has the
is also
marriage
called
contract.
yeah, it's also called being a stalker. So she's a
Yeah.
stalker. She's gonna emotionally attach you to her so you can never leave. Fellas, run, run as fast as you can. If the lady telling you that bullshit. Yeah, so yeah, Thomas eases all the stuff. He makes it all go away. And yeah, marriage contract you mentioned. Talk about that a little bit, Tip, about it. So what's
Well,
going on?
so, like, now that she's entered into this marriage contract, she's no longer available
Yes.
mentally to, Nosferatu.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
blocked. He's, like, blocked from her. So then, honestly, the thing is that, like, did that make it even worse getting married to someone else? Because
Yes, because I'm going to tell you why. Because if you watch this thing, if you take yourself back to the beginning, and think about the stuff that happened in the end, he was effing with everybody from at the moment it happened. I remember the little girls because Thomas had to go, so he was given like these papers. He had to go get this count to sign. His boss was, who I don't think liked his ass at all. But when he came into the office, because he asked for him by name, he was like, "Hey, my young go-getter, you got a nice, cute, beautiful wife, and yeah, you're the man," And he was like, "What the fuck is going on? I know this old dude don't like my ass." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna I'm gonna go close the deal. I gotta go close the deal in person. So
yeah, and him just,
the
like, being
wife.
like, "Do I have to drive all the way there to have this person sign
But
this?"
I'm talking about the way his boss was acting. It was like I
Yeah.
think he was being manipulated. And damn right, he went and took. I keep wanting to say Mina. He took her, to the to his boy's house. They was having their drinks, simple bot, and this was tripping me out because I'm like, look at that handsome Nicholas Holt. Look at handsome, Aaron. Right? They sitting there. Yes, oh boy, chip and everything. And I'm like, look how handsome these dudes is. I was like, back in the day, they'd be buck tooth and four eyed, and they was all
Mhm.
messed up and inbred. All of the ugly dudes had the money. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is their theater. So anyway, he's gonna watch his woman Tiff, and he's gonna stay here with her best friend and the girls. But then even the girls is like, Monster, the mommy is back. The monster is back. Don't let Daddy, don't put us in that room. Them girls was terrified. So he's effing with the girls. He's effing with the boss. He's effing with the weather. He's effing with everything, right? Damn, Drac. You can't. What the hell,
It's
dude?
crazy that all the things he can do, but what he can't do is, like, get himself across the ocean.
Well, you gotta be buried in
But
that
why
dirt.
couldn't he just ask some local person to put him in the boat?
Hey, look, ain't nobody
I think he wanted
with
to
hell.
fuck him bad. Like, I think he
Look,
wanted to fuck him over.
let me tell you something. Everybody in that town was like, "Pfft, I don't, it ain't shit you can do to make me go up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they were like, "And you shouldn't go up there either."
Exactly. So he
And
gets
he
on
was
that.
like, "Not a problem."
Yeah, he
I
goes.
will say, actually, I will, I take Irish in that statement because I will say, unlike other movies where they're like, "It's fine," he was kind of like, "What the fuck?" The whole time he was going up there, he was kind of like, "I feel like I have to, because like, what are my options?" But he was still like,
Oh,
"Mm,
because he was getting the money if he got the
money,"
lady. What I mean? If he, he was could close the deal, he become a partner. I get it, man. Like you got to make that money, you got to keep your
because
booty
like
happy, everything. It's all kind of shit we got to worry about here. I got booty, I got the house, I got got to hang with my boys and drink cigars and brandy, the
I
club.
got bills.
Right,
The,
exactly.
the thing, the thing about it is, I wonder. Okay, so like someone tells me they're going to give me $2 million for some deal or some 10 mil, so whatever, right?
How many of my clothes you
Um,
want me to take off? Fine, let's go.
right. I'm going to the town, and they're like, "Don't go up there. He's crazy."
I'm going.
I wouldn't be like, "Oh, I wonder if he's Dracula." So like, I you know what I mean?
Oh, you know what
Like,
I'd have been like? I'd have been like, "It's no, it's okay. I brought my friend. I brought my friend. Nobody's gonna mess with me here."
but you're just like, but I wonder if you like, let's say we're 1842,
Yes.
1800.
Oh, then I'm bringing my musket.
Are we gonna be like,
I'm bringing
would
my
your
dual
first,
guns.
would your first be like, it's a Dracula?
Well, maybe, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because superstition. Everybody was
Right,
superstitious
that's
back
what I
then.
wondered.
Yeah.
How
Well,
superstitious is the average person? Although we do see in this movie, Aaron's character, he's like, there's no way this is a fucking vampire.
I refuse to believe on my, everything. No,
Right.
he wasn't. No, hell no. I'm trying to think of what is that. Frederick. Frederick was his name.
Mhm.
So he gets to the town, and they all, they had a ball up in the town. I was like, okay, so they,
Mhm.
they pull out all the Christmas lights in the club and shit. And then he wake up in the middle of the night and they got a butt naked woman on the horse.
Yes.
Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, and then like he's
I'm in the
there.
room like, don't come in here. Don't come in here. Why y'all got that chick on that horse butt naked, right? Why she on that horse butt naked? They all go into the forest, Tiff. I'm out. As soon as they went into that forest, I'm out. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm probably going home. You know?
Yeah. It's not the Dracula I'm scared of. It's you people who are doing weird stuff.
Weird
'Cause if
shit.
that happened, I haven't even seen the Dracula.
So,
But also when he wakes up in like the morning, like after he sees that kind of like at night, the vision sort of he
where all the
feels,
people at? Where the people?
they're gone. That was one of the creepiest parts of this movie because I was like, could you imagine how creeped out you'd be if there was a whole town of people and then the next day, just gone?
Yeah. No, I'm
And he was like, oh, still go.
yeah. I'm shooting into the fog as I walk. Bunch of dead horses and people.
The town would remember you as the man who came and massacred
The
them.
master of mania, right?
You're Nosferatu. You've become Nosferatu.
I am
for
the villain,
reality.
right? I was just scared, y'all. I was just scared.
scared.
Y'all put the bitch on a horse and took her off into the woods, and nobody
Oh
came here.
my
Nobody put this
God.
What y'all gonna eat her? You know what's going on?
Scared.
Oh shit! So he gets
Ooh.
into the thing, and this is the creepiest old bastard from the beginning. He didn't even pretend not to be a monster, Tiff.
Yeah.
He didn't even pretend with them long ass nails. He's up there like he should have been cutting his nails. I don't know how the hell he wiping his ass with them nails, Tiffobot. Because they this long. He said what?
He doesn't poop.
We gotta do something. That blood gotta go somewhere. Anyway, he's up there. He's creepy. He's hollering at the guy. He's making demands. And then what the part that gets me is when he's like, "You're mission." And I'm like, get the cash and run, get the cash and run.
Grab the bag. Well, he did say he's like, I don't want to be rude, but I think I'm gonna go home like right now.
No, you will not.
Yeah. He was like, nah. And he was like, oh, okay. Don't hurt me. Right. The thing is that like also, and this is such, so I have like that certain noises really bother me,
Yeah, okay.
like the sound of people eating.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's
You creepy motherfuckers, Kim. My daughter's like that. She don't like little bells that ting, like ting.
yeah, like it just it gets
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So
gets on my nerves. And so the breathing, which is actually so brilliant for what because he's ancient. This is a decrepit Dracula.
Because it was like background noise. It was like
Yeah, but it was like
I'm like, what the fuck is dude, run. Okay, his hands is this long. He's even trying not to pretend. He's not even pretending not to be the monster. You know what I'm saying? So all hell break loose. He's running out of there. He's terrified. I don't know what he was looking at when he started shaking and shit. He was talking. He was looking at.
It's all just. And then there is like this thing happening in this movie where we as an audience are not always sure what's a dream and what's reality. I mean, they make it pretty clear most of the time, but
he wanted to break free. He had to break free, and he did. I was like, look at him.
Yeah, he's like the strongest. He's like
shit.
Yeah.
Laying out there in the water, right? I thought when the woman found him, she was gonna take. I think he was gonna wake back up in the castle. I was like,
Yes, I did too. I was like, "Oh, okay,
oh, but it
he's
was good.
never going to."
They took him to the church. They had the boy up in the church. They like, this safest place. Don't leave. He like, nope, my cheeks. I got to go save my cheeks because I know it's all about my cheeks. I don't know. My wife might have been in trouble. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay in this church for about 8 years. Y'all gonna need some following away
I've
'cause
seen
I
some
need one of them
shit,
dollars. Right.
and now I have to stay here.
She'll
And
be all right. She'll be all right. This is the 1800s. Don't nobody go and get some other
well,
side booty. You know,
this
they
is
go to the
right,
whore.
and I also think, like, in reality, even though it's presented, because she's staying with the friends at this time, so we have, like, interstitials, because, like, she's staying with the friend and whatever, right? But, like, the nightmares have come back because she says that when she's with
Tiffobot. She driving that household crazy, Tiffobot. Holy
she's
shit.
the reason they are all dead.
She 100% what the hell? I mean,
The kids,
she
your
talking
best friend, her unborn baby.
I'm like your boy Frederick, like this bitch got to go. She got to go.
Yes.
My kids all upset. The dog is barking 24 hours. My wife is acting a goddamn fool now. My wife talking about killing her damn self. She got to go. But no.
Get out. Yeah. And then she's like, that's rude. And I'm like, are you serious? Because at this point, you should be feeling like you should leave.
The whole household is disrupted. She has disrupted everything. His wife is, about to die, right? Dying. Everything is just messed up. Oh my God. So, so old boy decides to come I'm about to say America. He decides to come to London, Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
And all hell breaks loose before he even get there, Tiff. The fog come in. The rats come in. The plague comes in. And then we get introduced to our doctors. Now, I like the doctors, but they the stupidest ass doctors I ever seen in my life because all kind of shit is happening. They're just like, I don't know, boy. What? I don't know what's going on here. But it's very curious. Like curious. Right. What the hell are you talking about?
I really, really like this idea here that we start to get presented with, that like Nosferatu is actually like a thinly veiled plague sort of story.
Yes.
And so that's pretty interesting. And I do like the fact that like these doctors are probably the most competent for that time period, but there's still so much unknown and silly stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
so
the diagnosis is like, well, she has too much blood.
Yeah, get the blood out.
Okay. I guess that's it, right?
Well,
but
also,
at least he says, I got a dude, he crazy as a goddamn fox. He crazy as hell, but I think he the right man for this job. Let's go get him. Old Van Helsing. Oh, that's not his name. It ain't
right,
Van.
it's not Van Helsing.
Professor Alvin Franz. Let's go get him.
Well, one of the things that Van Helsing, one of the things that they tell her, and this is what's crazy, is so she's been all laid up and they tie her to the bed and stuff because she's got.
They only tie crazy people to the bed, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. She crazy as hell. Oh, and people who possess like the Exorcist.
They recommend, which that line is, I feel like that's a razor thin line there. But like he's like, put her in a corset to help support her body. And I'm like, keep that lady out of the corset.
She can't breathe now, dude.
Breathe. Like the fuck? But then you sometimes hear like in certain circumstances that probably did work for some people, and that's how medicine got all confused, because maybe one person had like sciatica or something, right? And so they're like, well, she'll feel better if you put her in the corset. Well, yeah.
He has a headache. Take the hammer and chisel and hit him in his temple 17 times.
Hard. Yeah, just a little.
Okay. Leave it in there, old boy.
Just,
so who's crazy? The crazy? Or the crazy doctor? Because somebody ain't none of this shit working. Everybody's nuts, but nobody's more nuts than Mina. Because not Mina. Ellen is going crazy. Like, but at least we figure out she got an issue going on. Man, her best friend though, Tiffobot. God damn, what a victim, right? What a
she really had nothing. Like, she was just doing what she thought was the best thing to do. Yeah, and then all of a sudden she's like getting all eaten up by rats, and then those poor two little girls, those adorable blonde little curly Victorian girls who Nosferatu was just like.
I was like, I knew they was doing. It was like, I'm like, oh shit, they're dead.
I will say that those little girls were saying some like straight long sentences. I was like, was there an 85-year-old man in there? They're like, Papa, for I feel fear within my heart when I lay in the bed
Yes,
at night.
yeah, with my heart, Papa. Papa, you ain't listening. You ain't listening. You
Mhm.
talking too much, smoking them cigars. You ain't listening. All
Get him
your
out of
money in
there.
your life is gone. You know, and he mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm mad as hell. I want to burn this shit to the ground. You know, so your boy comes back. He's sick as a dog, Tiffobot. He didn't got the spook of the spook of the spook of the century, right? He's so spooked he don't even know what to do with himself, Tiffobot. He ain't the same man, Tiffobot. He walking around.
Yeah, he's like ghosting eyes.
The
He's just
rats
like,
everywhere, Tiffobot.
they walk in that one place and the rats are like ankle deep.
Tiff, even just walking down the street though, like when they kicked him out
Yes,
the
rats,
house,
rats,
I'm like,
rats, rats.
God damn. I said, no wonder why
Well,
everybody died of this shit, right?
yeah, because they're everywhere. And like the thing is that like what I didn't understand is like he must be like the lord of the town or like whatever, like the dockman. I don't know, but they were like, you have to come down and see this because a ship had crashed that
Yeah.
had Nosferatu on it, but like it brought the plague, and I'm like, why are you bringing him down here to look at it?
Oh my God. Then when it hit going like
Quarantine.
it hit so hard, it was like had a motorboat on the back of it,
Yeah,
right? That
I mean,
was
it might as well just
gosh, gosh,
that
gosh, yeah.
rats were just like shot 50 feet into the
I'm
city.
like, oh, you guys are all dead. Everybody in
Yes,
this town
correct,
is dead.
correct, correct. Lord.
Oh shit, we died of hysteria, we died of unknown mental health illnesses, and we died of fucking fleas everywhere. Right?
Yep, yep.
So and your boy Frederick, he the most level-head player in the thing now. We got a Professor Franz. He's coming around, talking about everything but burns. I'm like, yep. Listen to
Yep.
him talk about like they were on the same page. Yeah, let's burn it all down. So they go to the crypt, right? They go to the crypt because let's go burn them up, right? Because I don't even remember why the crypt was at the crypt. You
Well,
know,
because like they were like, and I also have, even though I just watched it, I have trouble because there's like the assistant who is working for
yeah, little fool. He's
Nosferatu.
he's getting
Kinda,
that for monster. I
yes, yes, yes.
have it all together, monster. He's
Yeah, wanting to be like it, and like and these characters that like the main vampire guy or what always hates this guy, hates the person who's been like doing all their dirty work for him, and he's like, "Get out of here, you scum!"
yeah.
He's like,
Like
"Jesus."
like he saw Leroy on the street just last Thursday. Get out of here, Leroy. Your ass is kicked the next time I see you on Thursday.
He's exactly, and he's like, but also, could you turn these papers in at the bursar's office because I really can't make it down there? And he's like, yes, yes.
Right. So I'm like having fun with this, especially now because like, they about to go to the like the cemetery to burn it down, Tiffobot. They about to burn it down. But now your girl, she acting crazy. She all familiar with the spirit now, Tiffobot.
Yeah, it's like he's like, this is like the 3 days. Well, when they go, here's the thing: when they go in there and they find out that he knew that it wasn't the vampire in the crypt, like the Van Helsing character knew that that wasn't the vampire, he knew it was the assistant.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking Thomas can't trust a fucking soul.
Oh, he can't. He just
Not a goddamn person has told this man the truth.
I need a hero. I need somebody to have his back. Because nobody did.
Right, because they're like, there's the guy who was convinced, like Canuck, his boss, was convinced by the vampire assistant to send him over there, and
Yeah.
then he can't trust
He
that
was
guy, can't
possessed.
trust him in the he
He
can
was
only trust
possessed.
those ladies in the church. And you know what? He said, "You're wrong, ladies. I'm gonna leave."
F you, hoes, because y'all hoes, and we don't listen to hoes. We only listen to the men. I tell you,
Look what you got yourself into
he shut
now,
down the
Thomas.
collar. He like, look, 8 years I'll stay. What are we doing today? You know?
What can I help you ladies with today?
Exactly. That's the only ones who had his back, Tiffobot. The old lady was like, look, man, I'm pleading with you. Look, just take off your drawers, lay in the bed. We'll rub your feet. And we're going to get you some nice cover, make you comfortable. You'll break that fever and you're going to be okay. Nope. Gotta go. Gotta go. So, yeah, man, it's bad. They try to burn up the crypt and stuff, right? And only the assistant is there. So, Mina got a plan, Mina. Ellen got a plan, Tiffobot. She like, it's all about me. Yeah, it's all been about you since you was a little girl, which Still's got give me that creepy,
Creepy.
right vibe, right? So she like, look, he got to come. I'm giving booty. The booty is his. That's it. I'm about to protect everybody, or I'm gonna protect Thomas, right? Because it was
Thomas.
all about Thomas for her.
Mhm.
And she does the deed, Tiffobot. Boy, he was a creepy bastard coming in there to see her.
Yeah, you guys, here's the thing. I feel like in a lot of
Mm,
other
ah,
like
little
Nosferatu,
sexiness about it to
yeah,
it, right?
sexier, and they like make him like because he like has glamours or whatever they're called, glimmers or make yourself look pretty, and then
I
he's
look
like
like
fucking, and he looks like really nice. Not here. She's fucking a maggot ridden corpse. It's like he's got skull patches. He's just like
nasty. She's like,
rotten.
she's like, come and get it. He like,
Yeah, he's like out of the
yeah.
like straight from the crypt. He's like rotting. He's disgusting. And she like listen, you guys though. I think she did have a nice time.
Yeah, she didn't
That was
not
the
seem like she
implication. She
wasn't.
didn't seem to hate it.
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh,
And
oh, what are
and
we?
then you guys, it's so good. The sex is so good that the sun comes up and she's like, "Turn back to me, baby."
She made him forget about the burning coming.
By the sun, she made him forget about the fucking sun.
It's like being from an old piece of nasty booty from down in somewhere in the world. You just like it's sizzling when you're going, and you're doing your duties. And she's
You're like,
like,
"Oh shit."
"Hey, it's burning a little bit, baby." Shh, 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 shh. No,
it's
stop.
it's also like this Dracula, this Nosferatu,
Yeah,
no neck. It's not the neck, it's the chest.
yeah.
Because
It's like
he
6 feet
did
something away.
Thomas's chest too. And that's why he
Yeah,
was having like unnatural sort of like
yeah,
compulsions to like
yeah,
listen to him. And
yeah.
then poor Thomas, it's over.
Yeah, they
You're
coming
why
along.
she's gone.
Damn.
He's gone too. She did it. She sacrificed. You were nothing but a pawn from toe to tip, Thomas. Feel bad for you.
Yeah, because they both
Can't catch a
burned up.
break.
That's
Yeah,
some
cause like I'm so sorry that I cannot remember Willem Dafoe's character, but he was like, she
Professor
did it. She
Alvin
did it.
France. Yeah.
He's like, sorry for your loss, but she did it. She's
She
going.
saved us all.
Yeah.
She saved us all. That's some hellified booty to me. I'm thinking about my wife. I'm like, Tamika, look, I ain't never had no booty. You can catch me on fire with gasoline, and
Then you'll be like, I don't feel that.
almost
I
about
don't
to
feel
finish. I'm
anything.
almost about to finish. No,
It just
yeah,
you should you just like you like come and then you're like, oh my god, I'm on fire.
you are.
You are.
Bitch set you on fire, dude. While you wasn't looking,
Yes, you're
she
done.
was like lighting them things behind your neck. Lighting
Well,
those.
you know what's honestly, he didn't seem that sad.
No, he was
He
all
was kind
right.
of like,
Yeah, no, we
yeah.
burning this one up. All right, this is one for the
He's
ages.
like, this is
Right?
it. This is what we did. He's like, I've lived a long time. I've killed a lot of people. I bought
Had me some
plagues
little
to a lot of
girls last
towns.
night, set the city for the fire with the rats and shit. Good.
Done.
I'm
Yeah,
ego.
I've killed some children.
Yeah, my
I've
duty.
had a good life. Time to go.
We said all this shit. This is all true. It's all part of the plot, dude. It was like,
Correct. Yes,
wow,
these are all
sweet.
real things. He is just such a. And here's the thing, Bill Skarsgård. You can't. He's great.
There was no
I
pretty. There was no pretty in this movie. There was
well,
no
thank
pretty.
God that I got to watch Murderbot on Apple Plus because that's
Yeah,
the other Skarsgård, and he's looking very pretty.
yeah. He's all these big tall dudes looking not like their father, but just like him at the same time. Mama must have been
Oh my god.
cute. Anyway, though.
Yeah. Honestly, was really fun.
That's the ride, man. That was Nosferatu, man. It's yeah. I mean, it's Dracula, man. It's Dracula. If you like
Hmm.
Dracula, good. And one thing I like about this is that I like vampire stories, but I hate them at the same time because I hate when they get like sexy. I
Mm.
like them like the Lost Boys. Like monsters. I don't like. Ooh, let me give me some booty. Ooh, I'm gonna bite you now. You're like, this is what the fuck. I hate that.
I want to say that I actually do like it when a
You like the
vampire
sexy
gets
vampire?
sexy.
No, I don't like
Well,
the
here's
sexy
the thing.
vampire.
I grew up on a steady diet of reading Anne Rice, Interview with
Oh,
the Vampire,
it's your sexy
all those
vampires.
books. They're very sexy.
Yeah, Yeah, you know what? Strangely sexy because it's sex in there for everybody.
Mhm.
Skate, straight, gay, everything. Men, female. It's like
They do a bunch of stuff.
the smorgasbord of sex. Whatever you
Yeah,
like,
and but
whatever
also
you like.
they're good whatever you like. They are very good. They're very good though. That's the thing. I think some things that seem egregious or like outrageous, like sex that's just like sex inserted in a really, really bad movie is worse than sex that's inserted in a very, very good movie in some ways because you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I don't like sex in my vampires. I just don't. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So we're different on that one. I want. I,
I don't need it. I don't need it, but I don't
yeah.
mind it.
Okay. Okay. Clear. It makes it clear. Okay, man. I think we came here to do the damn thing. We got it done.
Yes.
Shoot, we had a good
Ooh,
time
and
with Spooky Booky this week. What's up?
next week, do you want to watch Black Phone 2? But we have to go to the theater on Friday or Saturday. That's the thing.
Look, I think we should do a double feature next week. I want to do Tron. I want to do Black Phone. I think boom, boom, boom. We do
Okay.
two different shows. I go to the theater and I stay there all day.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm kind of into that. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Phone, man. The first movie was such a surprise to me. I had no expectations, and this movie looks way different than the first one. It's like this is not the same vibe as the first one. It's like
Right. Like there was some this is very
yeah,
supernatural.
it was
Like
super
it's
nice.
gone
It's a good way to go though. You're like, God damn, what else you gonna
right.
do? Right? I don't
Come
want to see the dudes.
forward.
I'm his brother now. I'm abducting
That's
kids.
true.
You
That's true.
know?
That would be very not
Stupid
good.
shit, right? It's just
Yeah.
another abduction movie. No, now it's a Freddy Krueger's creepy deepy movie. So let's see what y'all got. Let's see what
Yeah.
y'all gonna
Show me
do with
what you
this thing.
got.
And it's still back in the day. Which I like.
Okay. So we've got
I
a
like.
plan.
It's got to be still some phone booths around us and some old phones with some
We'll go back
cords.
in time. Yeah. Get some
Yeah,
phones. Phone booths at like
exactly.
every gas station, every street corner.
Exactly. So that's it, man. My name is Montego, host of Fans of Patrol. With me is my wonderful co-host, Miss Tiffobot, doing a damn thing in Spooky Ooky Booky October. And
I'll be better.
man, say goodbye to the people, Tiff.
It's been a pleasure as always.
All right. And until next week, man, we will be on
On
patrol.
patrol.